Good morning, class, and welcome back to Hot School. In today's lesson, we will be going over Illidan. Man, it has been a long time since I played Illidan. He is exceptional at taking out mercenary camps, keeping all overall lane pressure like that. He has a global presence with his hunt ability in the event that you take that, and he can overall, depending on the comp that you're going against, can be quite bothersome to deal with. He's kind of a character that is very elusive, can be very difficult to kind of pin down for a good Illidan. I used to be at one point in time a decent Illidan. Now, probably not so much. Let's see what he can do.
My hatred is unending.
Alrighty, so we find ourselves on the Towers of Doom. We have the friendly team of Illidan, Muradin, Ana, Vala, and Zul'jin versus Malfurion, Hanzo, Anubarak, Kael'thas, and Junkrat. Man, almost all the names that end with N. Illidan, Muradin, Zul'jin, Malfurion. Anyways, so one of our focuses is going to be to try to take these camps when we can. We'll be able to solo those around the 2-minute mark. So we'll try to do that. At level 1, we're going to take Immolation. And what this does is this allows us to basically radiate damage around us when we use our W ability, which is called Sweeping Strikes. Does a little thing just like that, dealing damage in its path, and then as you can see, we're glowing red. We are doing fire damage now. It's going to help us out while taking out the camps. Our Q ability, Dive, when we click on an enemy, we will basically dive at them and then flip over them. Very similar to Chen's kick ability. And kind of do damage that way. And then we have Evasion, which is our E ability, which evades basic attacks for 2.5 seconds. The unique thing about Illidan is he actually gains back his abilities, his cooldowns, just by hitting targets, which is called the Betrayer's Thirst. So basic attacks deal or heal for 30% of the damage done. Plus, they also, for every time he hits a target, he's gaining back his cooldowns. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pop our evasion. So the big thing about Illidan is he's very much so a character that you have to know when to engage. Engaging at the wrong time is gonna get you killed. I'm just going to sit back. No reason for us to press into that. Just going to go ahead and pop evasion here. And we're going to come in here. With Anubarak being able to take out all of those, doing all of his beetle action. We want to be kind of aware of that. We're going to come in here right now. And we're going to go ahead and pop our evasion. Damn it. Vala, you're going to get me seen. And we're going to come over here and take out this camp. And we're going to stop, actually, as Junkrat is doing his thing. So we've killed one. We'll kill the others in due time. But Junkrat is actually smart enough to check on that because Vala went ahead and let them know that I was doing that by fighting right here. So we got to go ahead and postpone that. So we're gonna come down over here. We're gonna help clear this wave first. Get back some health. Pop our evasion, and as you can see, we're getting back a little bit of health just by doing our basic attacks here. It's not a ton, but it all adds up. So we're just gonna come in here, do this here. The big thing you want to make sure that you don't use too much of is your dive ability. Junkrat is coming over again.
We must claim them first.
He's going to be a nuisance. Okay, so at level 4, we are going to take increased friend or foe, increased dive range, and you can dive to friends or dive to friends as well. So I'm just waiting for this Vala to help me take out this Junkrat, but if she doesn't want to, that's fine. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pop evasion so we can avoid that Hanzo basic attack.
Heroes, and be quick about it.
We're gonna do a little bit of damage to Hanzo. Go ahead and pop Evasion. Hop over this Malfurion and get away from him. As you can see, Illidan can be extremely mobile. Alright, we're just gonna go over here and we're gonna take this real quick. By the time we get up to the top lane, it's gonna be a little bit too much. So we're gonna go ahead and use our sweeping strikes to get that extra flame damage in. Finish out this camp. And then we're going to go ahead and soak up this wave of XP. So the objective's done. We got our camp pushing with us. So we're going to go ahead and try to push this lane out so we can go ahead and have that camp do a little bit of work for us. Our Junkrat is surprisingly smart by keeping me at bay on that. We're going to hop over this. We're going to pop our Evasion. And we'll get out of this. Just using our sweeping strikes as a mobility item to get out of there. We didn't get any extra value off of the camp, having them blow up into the towers or anything. However, we still got the XP for grabbing the camp. And we're gonna head back bot. I would love to go top and grab that camp while they're fighting in that lane. However, they are not doing so. So we're gonna come down here, try to get as much of this XP as we can. At least it looks like we only missed like 1 or 2 minions, so kind of do that. Then we're gonna go ahead and at level 7, we're gonna take Hunter's Onslaught. So our basic attacks actually heal us for 25% of the damage done.
Another altar, another battle.
Just kind of do as much damage to that Nubarak as we can, get him to back out. Pop our Evasion so we don't take any damage from all these minions that are coming up here. Hop over this Malfurion. Just do a little bit of damage, back out. Pop Evasion again so that the little minions don't hurt us.
Capture them before the Raven Lord's pawns do.
Hop over Nubarak, hit him a couple times, try to get a little bit of damage out on him. We're going to use our Q ability. Hop over a Nubarak, and we're going to back on out of there.
Is that all?
We're going to hop over Hanzo. And then we're going to hit this Nubarak. Just kind of keep him here as much as we can. Oh, come on. Our Q didn't work there. Okay, we popped off our Evasion, and we're good. Whew. A last second evasion on that Junkrat basic attack saved us. Gonna come down here just so we can get those regen globes with the team. I'm going to go to this camp with Muradin. We're gonna take this camp real quick. Go ahead and pop our Evasion. Muradin decided he didn't want to help. That's fine. We can do this by ourselves. Pop Evasion because as we were doing our basic attacks, we were able to do our Evasion over and over. So the reason you don't want to use dive when taking camps, other than maybe if you needed to position yourself a little bit better for whatever reason, it's actually lower DPS to do so. Level 10, we're going to take the Hunt, which is going to give us somewhat of a global ability here where we target a person in this huge circle. And then we go flying at them all crazy like, dealing a ton of damage and stunning them for a second. Well, maybe not a ton of damage, but for the targets that we're going to be hitting with it, it's going to be a ton of damage because we're going to be primarily looking for like Kael'thas and Junkrat, who both going to be lower target heroes, or lower health heroes, sorry. We want to finish this camp before we engage on that. Get that double up stun. Go ahead and finish him off. Go ahead and use our Evasion so we don't take the tower damage. And we just murked that KT. We're going to be able to get this camp, doing camp-like things. We're going to go ahead and take out this tower. Since we're right there, I mean, might as well, right?
At last.
Come down here. We're trying to get down to the altars to help out the team. We're going to come over here and try to zone. Malfurion's letting us do so. Okay, well, Nubarak went ahead and cocooned us, which is fine.
Yes,
We are now going to W on out. And we're going to go this way. Well, Pyroblast, nothing else we can really do about that as of right now. We will be able to actually mitigate a decent portion of that Pyroblast damage here momentarily. At level 13, we're going to take 6th Sense, which is going to grant us 75% or 75 spell armor. So when he uses Pyroblast, we're going to take 75% less damage from it. So we're going to go ahead. We got the hunt, so as soon as we want to engage again, we're going to engage right back on this KT. And we're going to get our revenge as soon as we get within range. Oh, I guess that works. Where's that Junkrat at? Junkrat bailed. Okay, well, we're going to get this altar. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, okay. Well, Muradin will go ahead and zone for us. We're going to take 6th Sense, just like we were discussing. So while we have Evasion going, we will be taking... Oh, stupid Junkrat crap. We'll be taking 75% less damage. Looks like Vala's going to get taken out. We may be seeing them come over here real quick. Or not. Anna got cocooned. I don't know why they were still over on that side, considering that we had gotten the objective and everything was fine there. We're not going to engage on that, as although we are mobile, we're not that mobile. And we're gonna go ahead and pop our evasion. Oh, I popped it, but Twilight Dream got me first, so I got silenced. We would have been fine if I just would have just popped the evasion just a split second earlier. Alrighty, so we'll be back up in 2 seconds here. Kind of make our way this way a little bit. I don't know if we're going to be able to really protect this thing. Since Malfurion used his stuff already, we're going to go ahead and pop him. And we got cocooned. We're not going to be able to finish that off. Anna, come here. Okay, so we used our Q to dash to our teammate. And with that talent that we took. Alrighty, so we're gonna grab one altar, but we lost that that bottom one, so we're not gonna get as much value out of that. That Nubrak being able to lock us down is can be frustrating. Taz Dingo out from the Zul'jin. He's gonna live through all that though. So Twilight Dream is down from Malfurion. KT with a Pyroblast for whatever reason. Okay. You do you, man. You do you.
Heroes, I have opened a tunnel near our core that leads to the battleground center.
Let's take this camp.
Oh, my heroes should have this gift as well.
And we're just taking camps and trying to keep what lane pressure that we can go on. We are still winning this game, even though we did lose a fort and people just keep dying randomly. But we got the fort back and we are doing good there. So at level 16, we're going to take Fiery Brand. Consecutive basic attacks to heroes are empowered. So we're going to do more damage the more we hit the same target. How much more? Every 4th attack will do additional 6% of the target's maximum health as damage. So that will be huge on that Anubarak specifically.
At last.
Gonna go ahead and finish out that wave there. Oh, Kael'thas is around here.
Lay claim to the altars. Do not.
We're gonna take this altar,
The Raven Lord
and then we're gonna go ahead and
Your failure will
go ahead and get that Junkrat.
usurper.
Hop over this Kael'thas. Get off of me, Muradin! Damn it! I want to hit this for a little bit of health. All right,
Oppose the Raven Lord and suffer.
that's okay.
Hardly a challenge.
Go ahead and get that Junkrat out of here. We got the objective, so we did everything we need to do. Muradin should be able to kill him. Muradin, save thyself. If Muradin could have got on the backside of that Malfurion, we'd be in business. But he's just a couple of pixels too short, and we are cocooned. We're gonna go ahead and pop our W here as soon as we can get to Ana. Hanzo whiffed with that. We're gonna go ahead and grab this. No! We kind of got our Ana in trouble there by teleporting to her. But if she wouldn't have ran from us, we would have been in there. We're coming over here, letting the minion wave come into our territory because we don't know where exactly they're going. Looks like they all went mid. So we got that XP. What time we got? We got 4 seconds on this camp. Anybody low? Nobody low there. I can't defend. So we are going to start on this camp. Because we can't defend that. There's 5 of them there. There's nothing that we're going to be able to do. Muradin shouldn't have tried. Just got to give. We're going to go ahead and finish out this camp. And we're going to boogie on out of this area.
But one of many.
Go! Do not let the altars fall into the Raven Lord's
And we're going to go ahead and work on this tower. Go ahead and get our sweeping strikes done so that we do that burning damage to it at the same time. Avoid that. Finish that off.
Hardly a challenge.
Take out this wave, get some XP here. AT missed, so fine there as far as damage goes. We're gonna take the safe way down this way. Zul'jin decides he's not going to, so he's running a risk of dying here. They're probably on boss. Do some damage to this as much as we can. Pop our evasion, so at least for a little bit, we won't get hit by those. Grab into this little bush here so we can go ahead and mount. Come out. Oh, we got Malfurion. Go ahead and take him out. That's fine. Level 20, we're going to take Nexus Blade, so we deal more damage and our attacks slow. Evade out of that. We're not going to be able to do anything to stop them from taking that fort because the minions came. We're going to stick back just right here real quick. Grab up all the XP from the Dead Man Zone from that thing.
Hardly a challenge.
Junkrat's going to be able to get that up there. We're going to start on this.
Live your wretched life.
We need to be hitting this thing as much as we can.
And so they return. Capture the altars quickly, heroes.
Blades of Azeroth.
Fire the towers. Destroy the Raven.
Alright, we got that.
Yes, my grip upon this realm tightens.
Alright, well, We took out two people. We weren't able to stop them from getting that objective there, but we were able to at least make them pay for doing so, utilizing Hunt. So we are going to now just focus on keeping as much lane pressure as we can, get back our towers, which we got. See if we can come up and help this Muradin. Be nice to get another pick, get them staggering.
I claim your wretched life.
We're gonna go up here, take this camp. Well, actually, we'll finish off this minion wave first. Pop evasion as per the norm. Kind of use our sweeping strikes to get over here, deal the damage here, do the same here. Okay, we got that. And so the best part about Illidan is because we are taking these camps, we're getting our Hunt cooldown back. He's one of the only he's like the only hero that gets that has, I think they called it battle momentum. We're gonna come over here. We're just gonna go ahead and evade on this. We're gonna die. Damn it. I was hoping Muradin would stay and help me take down that tower, but... And then I was going to hunt Malfurion. They got Malfurion. They need to stop these. So that was a bad play. I was hoping that we were going to be able to finish out that tower. I should have stayed on it.
Capture the altars, and we shall deal the Raven Lord a grievous blow.
Muradin should be able to interrupt that. And Zul'jin's doing some damage. Junkrat's trying to take that bottom keep. Oh, okay. Well, they cleared that out well. So we should be able to get both of these. We're going to lose this this keep though.
Yes, heroes, activate the towers.
So we're not getting much of a hit off of those.
Easily.
All right, we're gonna come down here and try to finish up on this, or start doing some damage to this. I'm gonna go ahead and evade out of that.
Die, fool. Let's move
Let's go in on this Malfurion.
the hatred of 10,000.
All right, now we got to get out. Gonna go ahead and use our W. We're gonna get stunned. Nobody's there. Well, we killed the Malfurion, but we weren't able to get out. I couldn't go this way because we didn't have that fort taken yet, or the keep taken yet. So I would have been killed by that. We need to finish off this keep up here, and that'll give us a little bit of a reprieve as far as pressure goes. Vala needs to be real careful here. No, no, no. That's not being real careful. She's doing a good job.
Altars rise.
Ooh, the Hanzo is going to back off.
The enemy has taken a tower.
Alright, so we were able to stop from there, from those camps getting the objective there.
They will pay for that.
Go.
Need to go into this tunnel.
Altars fall into the Raven Lord's
Don't think we're going to be able to get there in time. Nope. We got Cocoon. That's fine.
If you learn your lesson,
We're going to take out this Hanzo if we can. Go ahead and pop our stuff. Teleport over to the Ana. And we're going to come in here and get this Malfurion. There we go. All right. Boss wins. Woo! Yeah! Ugly.
At last.
As long as Muradin stops those camps at the bot.
Die, fool.
Go ahead and do evasion here. Avoid Junkrat's thing. And GG. Well, not GG quite yet, but I was looking at our health, not theirs. Damn it, boss does not win. Go ahead and take their keep that pressure. Now let's grab these and push this in.
Evil draws close.
Be ready. The altars are rising from the mists.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab these. They've got to stop these coming in, otherwise they lose there, and we can grab altars and make them lose there also.
Vengeance is mine. At last.
So if they have enough peeps up there, we're gonna come down and take this altar, Muradin and I, which will finish the game.
The altars stand ready. Capture them before the Raven Lord's pawns.
Feel the hatred of 10,000.
All right, maybe. I'm eating all the shots. Oh god, we popped it too early. We're gonna die from Pyroblast. All right, the team's coming down. Oh man, the damage from that Zul'jin. Oh, it's coming down to the wire. Oh, the Zul'jin damage though. Zone for Ana to take that. Oh man. What an ending. God, that was intense. That was more intense than it had to be. Well, we didn't play the best, but hopefully you got to see what how Illidan can really kind of work with camps. He works really well on maps like Cursed Hollow, maps where he can just kind of go in, take camps as necessary. I mean, we took 9 mercenary camps through the course of that game, so we definitely did our job in that regard. We did not play as well as we could have. We made some pretty dumb mistakes. As you can tell, we had 5 deaths. Pretty bad. Not a ton of hero damage. We were really focused on kind of doing the camps and getting those stuns off with the hunt and kind of everything else. So overall, I like Illidan. He's a fun character. He suffers in today's meta with the blow up comps and the so much CC that a lot of comps are running or heroes have now. So those are the 2 main things you got to watch out for with Illidan, but with the right comp behind him and you know, kind of let him do his thing with camps and stuff like that. He's like the essential jungler of this game. But at level 1, we took Immolation, so that after we used our Sweeping Strike ability, we burned nearby enemies for 22 damage a second for 4 seconds, and that did scale up as we went further on in the game. At level 4, we took Friend or Foe, which increased the range of our dive ability, so our Q ability, and allowed us to use it on ally heroes, which saved us a couple times, may or may not have killed Ana once. Hunter's Onslaught at level 7, so our basic abilities deal for 25% of the damage that they deal, and the bonus is doubled versus heroes. So this just really allows us to get more sustain out of our build. So when we use our Sweeping Strike ability into a group of minions, 25% of all the minions that we hit, we're getting that back as health, and then the same thing as far as getting that back from heroes. Level 10, we took the Hunt, and that was primarily for our global presence and ability to traverse the map in a quick fashion, also with those stuns. The stuns were huge for that. Level 13, we took 6 cents. While active, Evasion grants Illidan 75 spell armor against the next 2 sources of spell damage. Oh, interesting. So, okay, so yeah, it's while it's using Evasion. I thought it was all spells that hit him while he was using Evasion. Okay. So that's a good thing to note. So had we timed that correctly for like the KT's Pyroblast and stuff, it would have saved us on some occasions. But in most cases, we popped it early because we were popping it to avoid all the basic attack damage from the Hanzo and the Anubarak that was up on us, as well as the Junkrat that by the time that we got out, the Pyroblast was already headed towards us and we were kind of boned. Level 16, we took Fiery Brand, so every 4th attack against the same hero deals an additional 6% of their maximum health as damage. That helped us deal a good amount of damage to like that Anubarak. I noticed it also on the Malfurion a couple of times when we jumped on him. The thing you got to really realize too with that is that that synergizes with your trait of getting back the health from the damage that you do. So that's more health in your pocket so that you have even more sustain while you are attacking the enemy. Level 20, we took Nexus Blade. So basic attacks deal 20% more damage and slow the enemy by 20% for 1 second. So that really helps us stick to our targets. But with that being said, guys, apparently Illidan has a high estimated wait time because we played him so well that everybody wants to play him. It's not true. Not even close what happened. But with that being said, guys, that is Illidan. Next is Jaina, right? Yeah, next on our list is going to be Jaina. So with that being said, you guys have yourselves a great rest of your day. And I know I said with that being said like 40 times, but here we are. Have yourselves a good day. See you next time. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more gaming content. It really helps me out. It doesn't cost me anything. Thank you again. Have a great day.